Pinch of Malt.
The power of the inconceivable and gruesome.
Do you want me to tell you?
Does it look like Chewbacca?
Makes the same sound as well.
Just kebab wings hanging out the side of it.
No.
So what do you reckon, Jay? What do you reckon?
Load of bollocks. Who gives a fuck? I couldn't even give a fuck if Ronaldo was dead playing on the pitch. I couldn't even give a shit.
Jamie,
They could have been dragging him around with some guy just chained to his foot, pulling him around the pitch, and I wouldn't give a fuck.
They set the penis on fire
And then run off.
and then they ride it while the penis is on fire. Is it kicking? Is it booting the pussy? Welcome back, boys and girls, to episode 27 of the Pinch of Malt podcast with all three of us again. Boys, how we doing?
Doing good.
Hang on a minute, I've got something to kick us off here. Just to pre-hesitate what you're going to say, Kieran.
Pre-hesitate?
I've just got
How
this.
can you pre-hesitate something? But fine.
So, Kieran, what have you been doing this week, Kieran?
Busy as usual.
What about you then, Kieran?
Yeah, it's
We
been
haven't
alright.
spoke much this week, have we?
No, I've been super busy doing stuff. I'm going away this week.
What about you then, Kieran?
Yeah, Kieran.
I've just been busy at work, as usual. Stuff like that. Just been trying to do stuff.
Kieran, what are you trying to do?
Yeah, so I've been busy. Yeah, busy at the gym, you know. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate that
Got
montage.
to do, what am I in business doing? It's been good, Aaron.
Say it. Go on, say it. Just say it.
I've been busy.
What are you doing this week?
Yeah, doing good. Busy as always. Busy. Yeah, busy as always.
You're busy, Kieran.
No.
Yeah? What have you been
Yeah.
doing, Kieran? I haven't seen you about two years.
Been busy.
You get it, Jamie. I'm a busy man. I lead a busy
So I
life.
think we've got to ask Kieran.
What have you been
What
doing
have you been doing
this
this
week?
week, Kieran?
Once again, I'd like to state, for the 100th time, I'm a busy guy.
Do you know how long that took me to cut?
I know, that took you ages. Yeah, so...
I appreciate that montage.
I've got I've written it down because it was so fucking thing. I was in Tesco's, yeah, on my usual
This is Tesco.
Tesco's trip.
Jamie always
Your
gets mugged
local
off at
Tesco
Tesco's,
is
so-
a nut house, isn't it?
No, it isn't even my local Tesco's. It's the one around the corner from here.
So it is nut house then.
Yeah, and some old woman dropped her money, her cash, on the floor. Some guy picked it up. The woman realised she dropped it, and the little cashier woman said, "Oh, you dropped your money." He'd already picked it up and put it in his pocket, and then he spent 10 to 15 minutes denying that he had the money in his pocket, and then ended up being all the staff, the little security man. I was standing there saying, "You have got it," because everyone saw it happen. Because it was like, do you know where you have to wait? It's like a weird waiting area, isn't it?
It's like a square, isn't it?
Yeah. And she dropped it right in the middle when he picked it up in front of everybody and put it in his pocket.
Yeah, that's what you don't give a fuck, innit? No. He's just like, bro, come at me, innit?
And
How much was it?
Yeah, I don't know. It was a couple of notes at least.
Oh, so it must have been like 50, 60 quid.
Yeah. And with an old person, they normally carry around loads of cash, innit?
Yeah.
And it ended up the security man like gripping him up in it, and then eventually he just handed it over.
What, the little midget
How old
one?
was he?
He looked about 50, the guy.
Jesus.
What, the little midget one?
No, he's like, do you know the tall guy?
No, it's not a midget then. That's disappointing.
He's a tall guy with glasses.
I would like to see the midget.
It's quality,
him.
innit? That's what it is. It's quality.
I was like, every time I go into a shop, something happens.
Yeah, it's you. You have that effect on people.
But I never get involved either. I said like you did take it because everyone was saying it, but I wouldn't go any further than that.
Basically, you started the beef in it.
I didn't start anything.
Basically, Jamie's kicking off in Tesco's again.
Jamie's always kicking off.
I'm gonna end up on a fucking watch list or something
You
because they
probably
think
are.
I'm the cause and all their problems.
To be fair, Jamie, I feel more aggressive around you, innit?
Aaron,
So that's how your week's been then, has it? Just kicking off in Tesco's
that's pretty much the only thing that's really happened to me other than working.
other than working.
Yeah.
What about you, Aaron?
Life
Life happened. didn't
has
it?
I'm going to
passed
start making a montage of Aaron's depressed answer to every
Yeah,
time. I
ever
ask
since like last couple of weeks, Aaron's just been going down a slippery slope, hasn't he?
him. in quite a few of the episodes that I cut your bit out of, he was like, when you ask Aaron, he just goes, "I don't want to talk about it."
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, well, that's life, Aaron. Anyway, moving on. So this week we're doing. We haven't done one in a while since Halloween. So it's been how long? Near enough a month, isn't it?
Yeah, the crime, conspiracy theories.
Well, we're just doing conspiracy. We need to think of a name for it. Should we
Paranormal.
try thinking of a name?
The Pinch of Malt presents,
This fucked up world.
or like,
We can't really put swearing in it, can we?
no.
We could do. Put holy fuck. Because then we're putting like religion, and then
Yeah.
No.
The Father, the Son, and the Holy.
alien.
I don't know.
It's got to roll off the tongue on it. We're not very creative, are we?
No, let's see if let's see if anyone can send us a name in for this kind of type of episode, with the weird, the wonderful, and the creepy kind of episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where this week we're going to talk about top 5 conspiracy theories. So it's not the top 5. It's not like the 5 that everyone's heard of. It's
Or
just
even our top 5.
or even our top 5. Just 5 that we found that we thought were quite funny, quite unique.
Talk about, yeah.
And we're going to go with those. And then we've got a little game at the end of, what do we call it?
Urban Dictionary Corner.
Urban Dictionary Corner.
Is that what we called them?
Yeah.
Yeah, Urban Dictionary Corner. So I will be coming up with some weird and wonderful Urban Dictionary words, and Aaron and Jamie have got a guess.
That's right, Jamie's got a guess in it. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
so
terrible.
Jamie's no longer the game master. He's
Yeah.
in the game.
It's getting turned
And I
on
don't know
my-
if you've
it's getting-
heard, guys,
it's
from
getting
previous
turned on my
episodes,
head.
but Jamie goes into full-on shutdown mode.
Shut down. Skepta.
Just sits there with blank expression.
Because I have the creativity to create the games, Kieran, but I
Yeah.
can't play the games.
She's got no brain cells.
You have
that's
no
why.
intelligence. Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying?
We've already gone through
Wait,
the
his
IQ
his
test.
IQ was what, Aaron? Over
128.
128.
Jamie.
Yeah, 128. My
Jamie.
arse.
I'm just on the cusp
Jamie.
of genius.
It's 93 max.
Yeah.
Aaron, you're in the low 40s, so I wouldn't even come near me in it.
Right, anyway, starting off with your top 5, guys.
You go first, yeah.
The first one I've got is the Denver Airport conspiracy theory.
Denver.
Yeah.
What's that?
So Denver Airport, they had an airport built,
Yeah.
even though their existing airport had nothing wrong with it at all.
Mm.
And there was no need, for like population-wise or anything like that, for them to build a second airport in Denver.
So Denver has now got 2 airports.
Yeah,
How big's Denver?
not that big. The airport itself is bigger than a small town.
Denver, Colorado. I
Yeah,
believe.
it's probably quite large compared to our
it is.
England
I think
scales.
It's pretty good.
But there was no need. It's near to the other airport as well.
It has 619,000 people
Yeah,
in Denver.
That's not much then.
no,
Yeah, it's in Colorado.
it's bigger than what's Luton
Yeah,
got? About
Seattle
100,000.
Colorado Springs.
So it's about 6 times the size of
It's
Luton.
really weird looking though. Like the
And the airport, was built, and it's the size of a small town. And it's believed that the conspiracy theory is that there's a bunker / underground city built underneath, because the structure for the building, when it was put forward, was supposed to cost like 1.8 billion. Ended up costing 3.1 billion to build. Yeah.
so double over the budget.
Double the budget, and there is evidence of having underground
tunnels.
underneath.
But then most things have underground stuff now.
Most
anyway.
airports do. Our work does.
Most new things do.
And stuff like that.
Just 'cause it's underground storage.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Well, it's a lot of it's to do with like air raid bases and stuff like that. But they think it's for the New World Order, also known as the Illuminati.
Oh, so it's not
So
Scott
the
or
Illuminati
Kevin Nash.
are under Denver Airport.
No, this is when the world ends, which has been depicted in murals inside the airport, which I'm going to show you. They believe that that's where they're going to gather.
How is the world going to end?
I don't know.
So it's not like the New World Order is Hulk Hogan and
No,
that's the
it's
point.
been privately funded. This airport, and no one knows who funded it. There's a stone inside.
Is it busy?
Yeah, there's a stone inside the airport which says funded by the New World Airport Commission, and it's got an Illuminati sign on it,
When you say
which I've got a picture of.
when you
It's a bit strange that the
the
Illuminati picked Denver out of all places.
Yeah, but it's like close to the centre of landmass or something like that. It's something to do with missiles being dropped. It did go into that, but it was too complicated for me to even bother.
So it's basically Denver's in the middle of America.
I think it's like central. I could be completely wrong.
This
Let me see.
this seems all a bit far fetched.
This is the stone
Yep.
that's in Denver Airport,
It does have an Illuminati sign on it, yeah.
and it says underneath that you can see it: New World Order Commission contributors, and it says names on there. Have a look.
Yeah.
I'll post this as part of the clip for this episode. So there's also murals around. Let's see if I can find them. Here's one where it's like a Nazi guy killing a dove with all women crying with babies. Look, this is inside an international airport in America.
Was it a Nazi?
Look, it's a Nazi holding a sword, killing a dove, and there's crying babies with women holding them.
So Denver is in Colorado, which is next to Kansas, above New Mexico.
So it is pretty central then.
So it's one of the central ones, yeah. It's a little bit above Texas as well, in Oklahoma.
And then you've got this as well.
South
This
of
is another
Wyoming.
mural.
What's that?
All kids crying over a dead body.
Quality. So whoever made this is a bit of a lunatic then.
So you reckon whoever runs the
There's
Illuminati
also
is
a
bit of
horse
sicko?
sculpture outside that has red eyes. And the creator of the sculpture was killed during the making of the sculpture for the building. So, I believe the Illuminati... Because there is proof of structures underneath
So
the thing.
you believe Illuminati are below?
No, they're not
Denver
currently
Airport.
there. It's built for
They
them.
are, so when the end of the world is, which no one knows.
Because the Illuminati, because they're paranoid people,
Have
they're going to
built-
be doomsday prepper type
Yeah,
people.
but
aren't
how
they?
would they have that much power to build that?
Because they're Illuminati, they control everything. Everyone's in the Illuminati. Everyone that's higher up is in the Illuminati.
I'm not in the Illuminati.
Yeah, because no one gives a shit about you. You're a peasant. You're a flea on their back, Kieran. That's what you are. A flea.
I could be good.
They'd flick you into the fire and piss on you.
Yeah, so they were you, mate. You wouldn't even better to get in. There's height restrictions there, Jamie. You don't even cut them.
Jamie,
Don't even cut the mustard.
Jamie, you can't get half the roller coasters at bloody Fort Park.
I would do a sophisticated coup and take over the Illuminati.
Could
Would
you
ya?
imagine if they asked you to be your initiation into the Illuminati, you had to ride the roller coasters in Fort Park,
Yeah, you'd be screwed,
and
bruv.
you wouldn't be allowed to get on them because you're too small?
You would be screwed. You'd be crying to the security.
Imagine
like,
how
I
much
need to
your-
get into Illuminati.
I would just take over that sect, because if that's their admission fees, then that's all that it needs to do. That means they're all just like little pussy holes. So I'll just take over the sect.
Oh, would you now?
Do you hear this?
I know. Thinking
I'll be running the Denver Institute.
Anyway,
5'2"
moving
or
swiftly
fewer,
on.
innit?
Moving swiftly on from Jamie's.
I feel as though you
Lack of
haven't
hype.
even questioned it.
I
You've
have
just...
questioned it, Jamie, but it's bullshit.
We did question it.
This is what happens every time. You just shut it down. You don't even think about
Because
What do you want
why
us to
would
say
the
about it?
Illuminati out of so they are? You said they've got they're everywhere, yeah. Why would they pick underneath Denver?
I told you, central landmass.
Yeah, but they could go to another country. They could
Maybe
fly
that's
somewhere
local,
else.
Kieran. Maybe it's local for them, alright? Maybe the geezer who set it up, Kieran, thought Denver's a good nice place. I'll set it up here. Alright?
They're like Tim down the road has a nice spot in Denver.
Just
Everyone
built
wants to move in. Can you imagine Tim, just one guy in a shack, just waiting for everyone? He's like, everyone's coming, everyone's here.
It's like saying out of Men in Black where they go in and it like all just goes down
In the lift.
like a secret lift.
And you have the little device in that makes you forget stuff.
Right, my one is the CIA and AIDS. Have you heard about this?
Oh my god.
I heard about the CIA putting drugs into the ghetto, but I haven't heard about the CIA and AIDS.
So AIDS was identified in 1981 in the US, and it's rumoured that apparently a lot of people say that the CIA created the deadly virus to wipe out homosexuals and African Americans on the orders of US President Richard Nixon.
He was
I wouldn't put it past Nixon.
He's a bit of a weirdo, wasn't he?
Homosexuals and African Americans, though.
It didn't work though, did it?
It was around the same time they put the crack cocaine into the ghettos, wasn't it? And that's actually been
The
proven.
CIA have a lot of... They are mental, aren't they? They have
Yeah.
a lot of, like...
Do you know what I was saying to you about that movie that I was
Strings.
watching this week on Netflix? He was sent as a driver in one of his earlier missions for the mob to go and collect these guns to give to the Cubans to fight each other. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it was during the Cold War,
Yeah.
and he went over and he said, "You'll meet a guy called Big Ears,"
Yeah.
and he got out of the car waiting for this guy called Big Ears. Big Ears turns up. They have the transaction. He goes away. Yeah. 4 or 5 years later, he's watching the TV, and Big Ears is doing a on TV. What is it called when you trial?
Mm-hmm.
He's on trial on the TV, and it says ex-CIA officer, and it was the US military unloading the guns. Do you know what I mean?
It's pretty crazy, isn't it?
So, CIA are just a crime organisation with a badge. That's all they
Yeah,
are.
it's like a guarantee that's where the Illuminati, the Anonymous have come from. They're probably funded by the CIA. The CIA funded...
MI5 is our version of them.
yeah, but
Do you know
the
what I mean?
CIA funded Osama bin Laden. He was actually a CIA agent before he went rogue.
Well, that's well known that when he was fighting the Russians, the Americans
gave
gave
him
him
guns and they gave him training on how to
yeah.
fight, and then he took it
And it
upon
bit him on
himself.
the arse.
Yeah, he took
Yeah.
it upon himself. But yeah, that's what they're saying. That apparently they put it in there. They put it out in America to get rid of it. To get rid of.
What do you think about that, Aaron?
How would you spread AIDS?
Bumming.
Well, they
You
probably
just-
just injected the first person.
Is it they just hire like a...
It's a sexually transmitted disease.
They just hire rapists, innit? They just be like, go on in, geezer, have a
What,
go.
just like release them
Start,
into the...
start raping bare mans. That
Do you know, like when you take like a load of foxes out into like the thing and you just release the hutch,
Yeah.
and they all like run into different directions.
Run off into the
The
wild.
CIA just dropping crates and just like all these rapists are
And
just
they're
in
like-
there naked.
And they're like, mission complete.
and they just
Well
lift
done,
it
guys.
up and they just
Yeah.
go dispersed.
they start raping everyone, innit?
Yeah, it's STD, but HIV can be more easily caught through having anal sex.
And
Exactly.
via blood. And you can, if you bleed on someone that has HIV, and that can be transmitted that way. So if their blood goes into your system.
Yeah, if you've got a cut, and that's why if you do have HIV, which isn't turned into AIDS yet, that's like it's still a treatable. It wasn't treatable back then, but it is now. You can infect other people just by getting like a tattoo, or you go and get like your finger pricked in the doctors for a test.
You have to.
If they don't know that you've got HIV,
because HIV is fine
you could infect them.
unless it turns bad, and then it becomes AIDS,
And then it becomes
is what
AIDS.
kills you.
There's people that live with HIV for a long time. now.
Basically, all their lives.
But back then there wasn't. Like Freddie Mercury died.
Because his turned into AIDS though.
His turns into AIDS. What's his name from NWA? Eazy-E. He died of
Eazy-E,
AIDS.
Yeah, he died of AIDS. Yeah. So he started with HIV, then turned to AIDS. So yeah, it happens. It happens a lot, but I just thought that was a bit mental.
It fucks you up,
A little
destroys your immune system. Everything's gone.
So it's not only a load of rapists going around there.
bit. No, I feel like that's not what they did, Aaron. I don't think they rounded up a group of racists. Racists? Rapists.
You are, Kieran.
They might have been racist, Aaron.
It was a group of racists that set the whole thing up, wasn't it?
It was a group
Or
of
bigots.
It was a group of racists unleashing rapists.
That's what it was.
There we
Aaron.
go. That's the title right there.
Well, I can't put that as a title. We'll get banned again.
Racists relieving rapists.
If I put racist, what is it? Racist releasing rapists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
What's
get,
her name?
we'll def-
Facebook session, Instagram.
we said
will be
we
on
would
a
never
mad
name
one.
her, Kieran. She shall never be said. Her name
Okay.
shall
Her
never
name's
be
not
bleep her
Claire.
out.
uttered on this
her
fucking
name-
podcast.
Her
You have
name.
to bleep her out.
I'll bleep her out, yeah.
Yeah.
She doesn't even deserve to get, but you know who you are.
You dirty little slag.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You know who you are. You're listening to me
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
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 She's going access denied, isn't it?
Yeah.
She's just all of the current ads we've got up are just getting shut down.
She's like, shut down, shut down, shut down.
Just there's a big red button with a pinch of malt written on it, and she's pressing it. She fucking hates me, man.
She's winding me up, man. Because every time I send over to Jamie, I get his message just going, yeah, we've been banned again for a day.
It's like
I posted.
It's like every Monday, isn't it?
I posted, yeah. I didn't do anything else. I just posted banned till the next day.
Why?
I didn't do anything else. I tried to like my own posts.
Can I have her email and talk to her?
You just send it on the thing.
Oh, what?
If you go into settings, I've already sent one, but you go into settings and then contact Instagram. It's always the same person that's replying,
Okay, I'll contact them.
unless that's just a generic name they use.
Maybe, but I'll contact them and be like, this ain't good enough. Do you know what I mean? Because we're trying to
show
promote ourselves and we can't.
Just show her a little titty pic.
It's nothing to do with the promotion though. I think it's because we used the unfollowing app.
They've just blocked
They
our
block
account now.
everything we do now. So if I like too many posts or anything,
Yeah,
then they block us.
pretty crazy, isn't it? Right, Aaron, your one.
My one, well known.
Mm.
The Madeleine McCann case.
Oh yeah. Did you watch the Netflix documentary on that?
I didn't watch the whole thing.
We've talked about this before, haven't we, on the podcast?
Have we?
Yeah.
Have we?
Yeah, it come out just as we started the podcast. Pretty sure it was in one of the first episodes.
Or maybe go into what if it's not about the documentary, because we talked about the documentary, didn't we?
Yeah, I don't think we actually will.
I won't talk about the documentary. Then you just go into what you.
Like, do you know, like, because like people think because they keep funding them like all the time, still put like millions of pounds into the investigation. People reckon it's just a cover up, and they're trying to do something else, trying to put their budget somewhere else.
I think it's a good point, because I don't think that it's fair for how many kids go missing a year in England. You don't know, do you? It's probably in its thousands, isn't it?
Yeah, and she's got the special attention.
And she's got all that attention, and it was over 10 years ago.
Something dodgy, something definitely happened. But
Well, watching that Netflix documentary, you know that the parents have killed her.
yeah, something definitely happened. But whether or not, as you said, they keep getting funded, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, why, as the English government and the Portuguese government and all that, still funding them to this day, letting them...
I think they're putting it into a pot which is not necessarily being spent on that.
Yeah, as Aaron said, it's being spent somewhere else.
Yeah, probably like, you know.
Because she's one of the most famous missing people in the whole world, isn't she?
Yeah.
Do you know what
And
I mean?
she's got a distinctive... She's dead as fuck. She's got a distinctive eye.
Is that your scientific...
Is that your analysis of the
That
case?
is, when I went for my detective degree,
Yeah.
that was one
And
of
then
my
they
main...
went, Jamie Maltman,
What's your
thoughts on Madam McCann? And you went,
Dead as fuck.
dead as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay.
Quality. He went, right,
Right,
write
case
that one
closed.
down. Jamie solved that one. Case sorted.
Case closed.
Tell everyone in Portugal to fucking get the dogs back in.
Even a cadaver dog, yeah, went into the car, barked. So there's been a cadaver in there. Went into the cupboard, barked. They hid her in the cupboard for a couple of days
card
until
did
it
they
calmed
have?
down.
What card did
It
they
was
have?
like a people carrier.
Well, if you had one of those, you'd want to kill yourself.
And that people,
so
that
might
pe-
have been a suicide.
that people carrier
She's like
wasn't
4, man.
wasn't even rented until after she died. After she went missing.
Yeah, it's a rented
They
car,
rented
so there
the-
could have been a dead body.
They
in there
rented the
before.
car to move her to put her in the desert. She's buried in the desert just outside that town.
They just over.
Why don't you just send an email then? Quick little spruce an email up for yourself.
I'll just turn up in
Whip one
Portugal with a fucking shovel, mate, and fucking go and dig her up.
A shovel and a long coat on.
Yeah, and a cadaver dog that I've stolen off the Portuguese police.
You and Rocco turn up. Rocco's
Is it morbid to talk about? I don't know, but
I think it's.
I think it's been long enough.
yeah. It's been when did she go missing? It must have been
Mate, come on,
10 years ago.
Come on,
now.
it's a meme. Now,
I do
isn't it?
wish that she is found, whether it's the parents or not.
We'll
I
never
do wish
find
she
out.
is
It's gone
found.
too far now.
Yeah.
I want
Unless
some
someone
closure.
just all of a sudden
Unless
stumbles
someone's been
upon
keeping her in
something.
a basement for like
Unless
20 years.
someone stumbles upon something like 20 years down the line, like either someone finds the body or finds whatever.
Well, it's like Joseph Fritz or whatever the fuck his
Yeah.
name is, isn't it? Dirty bastard, keeping his daughter locked up for, what was it, 20 years, 27 years?
Yeah, had a little.
She
whole
had
house,
kids
different house
for
to
him and
herself.
everything. 7 kids down there.
And the wife's trying to tell everyone she didn't know about it.
Yeah.
How'd you not know about it?
In a sex dungeon, Aaron. 7 kids and a...
So what? You hear him going to town at night, and you're thinking, well, he's just having a wank.
He's turning on
Well, he's just
Mozart,
start-
full blast Mozart while
he's
he's
just-
going to town.
He's just going for a poop.
And it makes me laugh that the daughter went missing and she didn't even question it.
And it happens a lot. Some men are sick enough to lock up their own
It's
child
disgusting, man.
and use them as like some kind of sex toy.
Right. Anyway, I'm moving on again from that. Jamie always takes things too far.
He's not wrong.
We're
though.
going on to my second one,
Okay.
which is that Finland doesn't exist.
Oh,
Some
fuck
people
off.
say.
Jamie,
Oh, here
Kieran,
we are.
Kieran.
What?
No,
Just listen.
no.
Finland is actually part of the Baltic Sea, and people who claim that live there are really from eastern Sweden or western Russia or northern Estonia. It began as a joke on Reddit and quickly gained traction, spawning numerous subreddits and websites explaining why Russia and Japan had made up a fictional country in 1918.
Can you believe that crap?
I just think people
Have too much
that,
time on their
that would
hands.
genuinely believe
They
that.
they apparently they say that the two nations created Finland so Japan could fish the seas that truly exist there without any environmental complaints or repercussions.
So they're saying it's a treaty between Russia and Japan
That have made up a whole country called
that have
Finland.
created Finland. Should we see if we can order a ticket to Finland now?
We can. You can get.
Of course we can,
People
'cause
are
do you know
from
why?
Finland. People are Finnish.
Yes,
Let's go there.
of course you can. Because
Go
you know
where?
why?
Finland?
Because
To
To prove
Finland
these
is
people
real.
wrong. Take a picture of us fucking freezing to death in the
Finland.
Alps or wherever the fuck's there.
We take a
Some kind
picture.
of
Me and you,
mountain.
we're just in a lake.
Yeah, freezing.
One Chinese person,
There's a
one
fucking
Russian
Japanese
person.
fisherman behind us having a good old fish.
That must be the most stupid conspiracy theory I've ever heard, isn't it?
Because Finland is at like the top of the world, so it's like
Right by the
right by
North Pole,
Sweden and like by the North Pole and
All
stuff.
that is a bunch
It's
of
like right
crackheads.
above Europe and Russia.
Yeah, it
But
would
what I
have
don't understand, yeah, fair enough, Russia's there, yeah. Japan is all the way over here, isn't it?
on the other side of Russia.
Japan is on the other side of the world.
Yeah.
So how are they? You're telling me they're moseying
Kieran.
all around the whole of
Kieran,
Russia
I'll
to
tell,
get
have a
I'll
fish.
tell you why.
just have a bit of a fish?
I
To
tell
get
you
some
why
cod.
that seems like, a bit out there. Do you know why?
Why?
It's not true.
That's what it says, Aaron. That's what Reddit says. That doesn't exist.
Do you believe Finland is a country, Aaron?
I think. Do you know what? I'm going to bravely say right now, and I think I might get some hate for this, but Finland is a country.
Yeah.
I'm quite sure of that.
What do you think, Kieran?
Finland has a population of 5.5 million people.
And they're just like Northern
How many?
Estonian people.
5.5
So that's
million.
more than fucking Iceland. Why don't they just say Iceland's made up?
It's Finland, isn't it? I
Because
don't
like-
know.
Like Finland's banter, isn't
So
it?
they're trying to say those 5.5 million people are all just Japanese and Russian people looking at each other fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah, on different sides of the lake.
Yeah, like
Different- yeah,
you know,
everyone's-
say like you're a Japanese kid.
Plus,
yeah?
I'm pretty sure Japan and Russia don't get along, do they?
They're
quite hostile countries anyway, aren't they?
Japan helped Russia, and helped Germany in the war.
Yeah.
You see, like Japan,
It's
yeah.
probably not.
But then Russia and the US and Japan went to war
Yeah.
because that's how Pearl Harbor and all that happened.
Yeah, but that's what brought
then-
the Americans into World War Two.
So is that why Russia and Japan are in bed with each other because they're both enemies of the US?
I don't know.
It might be.
Like, can you imagine, like, you're a Japanese kid, yeah, about 13. Your dad's like, oh yeah,
You get sent on a boat for
I'm
4 years.
I'm going out fishing
to go to
today,
Finland.
son. I'll see you later. Yeah. You go, where are you going, Dad? I'm going near Sweden.
28 years
Yeah.
later, he comes back.
Yeah.
They only went
He's
out
like,
for a
"Son."
pint of milk.
He's like, son, I'm back. What did you get, Dad? I got a tuna fish.
All the Russians stole the rest of it.
Yeah. I went to Sweden, son. On a boat. Pathetic.
It'd be a hard life living in shitholes like that, innit? Where it's just like you're living in the dark.
Japan, apparently, Tokyo and all that is really nice.
No, I'm not saying Tokyo and Japan. I'm saying like when you're like in all these places that are like freezing cold all the time. It's like 40 days a night. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you've got to like go fishing in the fucking frozen water. Fuck that, man.
Yeah.
We're lucky to be living in England, man.
Well, you get used to it, Jamie.
I ain't hanging around fucking in the snow.
Well, I can book a location. I can book a ride to Japan from Finland if I wanted to
How much?
on Google.
What ride? A boat?
No, it's just.
Of course, not a boat, Kieran, because there's no boats going from Japan to Finland.
It is. There's a fish trawler. Didn't you know, Aaron? They go fishing there.
What do they do? They go,
That's their local
what
spot,
do they do?
Aaron.
What do they do? Cut across Russia in it on a boat?
No,
Just
not allowed in
paddle it-
Russian. Not allowed in Russian
just
waters. They have
paddling,
to go
innit?
the other way. They have to go.
Paddling through
It
Moscow.
takes, it takes you 10 hours to get from Japan to Finland
Oh my god! Fuck that.
10 hours?
on a plane.
It takes
On a
like 10 hours.
plane,
It
exactly, a
It takes
plane.
like 10 hours to go anywhere from Japan because it's like in the middle of the fucking nowhere.
Why did you say it with such emphasis there?
What?
Japan.
Well, it's in the middle of nowhere, isn't it?
It's 4,690 miles away from each other.
Yes.
Fucking fuck.
It's literally
Yes.
across the whole of
So
Asia.
basically, we've just debunked that, haven't we?
That could be
No,
part of the
Aaron,
name. Part of the
that-
name.
yeah.
Debunked or get fucked. No.
Jamie, you're very aggressive, man. All your names have had the F word in it.
Yeah, so that's my second one. Finland doesn't
we've
exist.
debunked that, though.
Do you believe Finland's a country, Kieran?
Yeah, of course I do, Jamie. But
Jamie.
that was one of the most outrageous ones I've seen on there. And I was like, how could a whole country not exist?
Jamie, do you believe Finland is a country?
Yes. But people believe the world's flat, Kieran.
Yeah, it's true. That was
So-
on there a lot. The flat Earth. We're not going
Yeah,
into
but
that
we've
again.
already been there.
We discussed that.
Yeah, I've already discussed the whole sales and stuff like that.
Go on
That
then.
proves.
Your one, Jay.
Your next one.
The next one,
Yep.
my next one is what we've partially covered before. The pyramids were built by aliens.
Oh, God's sake.
We've already discussed this before.
Mm.
So why are we going into it again?
Because my topic on it is slightly changed. I don't think it was aliens. I think
Alright.
it was a higher being that already existed on the earth.
What, dinosaurs?
So, like,
Should you try to tell me that the little
Prometheus.
T-Rex with no arms is picking up?
I think
Prometheus.
dinosaurs helped us pull them up the hills.
Who
do you actually believe this?
was running around with dinosaurs there?
I don't believe this, Aaron.
Okay, but
This is one of the conspiracy theories. Dinosaurs pulled all the heavy rocks from the 2 mile journey from where the quarry was to where the pyramids are,
so you think, like,
and the higher beings are the ones that worked out all of the complex geometric measurements for all of them, and they did the same across all the world.
so you think, you
Because
know,
there's hundreds of pyramids in the world, Aaron.
you see, like, Gary the Egyptian, yeah? Good old Gaz with his,
Gary the Egyptian.
yeah. You know, Gaz with his T-Rex. Yeah, he's just whacking stuff on the T-Rex's back. And
No,
then,
the T-Rex, they just attach it to the T-Rex and it pull it.
Jamie. Let's be honest now. No.
No?
No.
You won't even entertain the idea?
No. Aliens is an interesting thing because it would be hard to do that all that heavy lifting by themselves. But I don't believe a T-Rex is doing that.
Well, my original thing was aliens.
How are they
but
lifting it
Kieran
up?
shut that down
How are they
before.
lifting it up? How are they lifting the rocks up?
Pulleys.
Pulleys?
Yeah.
No.
I don't understand who this being is though.
It's a higher being.
Yeah,
I
what
think.
they look
Like a Prometheus
Do they
thing.
look like us?
I think what's going to happen with us, we're going to go further and further and further and further and become more intelligent, yeah? And then we'll hit a wall where we can't get any further, and then there'll be lower beings. We'll eventually die off and kill ourselves off, probably through global warming. And then a lower being will start to come through, and then they will have their reign of the earth after that.
Jamie.
So what you're trying to tell us is someone was moseying
someone's
around,
got a T-Rex.
with dinosaurs that they've managed to
Tame,
yeah,
like Jurassic World.
These high beings, yeah.
yeah.
Yes. So some
And what they're making them build pyramids.
Yeah.
for what reason? What's
Yeah,
the reason?
Why would they build a pyramid?
Because they're showing their grandeur, because they were acting as though they were gods to the early humans.
So you know, like Tutankhamun, yeah, he got buried in a pyramid.
Was he the leader of these high beings?
So was Tutankhamun one of these high beings,
I don't know.
Or was he like the grandest of the high
or
beings?
did he come across these pyramids?
You're talking to me as though I believe what I'm saying. I don't have a fucking clue what's
Jamie,
going on.
do you think
I just read it.
Do you think our human race right now, yeah, is getting more intelligent? Have you seen Joey Essex?
Yeah, but Jerry Essex is playing dumb, Aaron. I think what is going to happen, like, look how sophisticated things are getting now. We're going to fuck it up for ourselves. Probably blow each other up, or global warming
It just
will
makes me
eventually kill
laugh
us all.
that people think that people had the ability to tame dinosaurs and all they did was build triangles.
Yeah, but back then, that's all they had the initiation for, innit? Like the...
Would you, well, considering there was flying dinosaurs, would you not try to fly away? Fly somewhere?
Well, they did fly.
Fly to the moon?
They're not going to fly to the moon on a dinosaur, Kieran.
Get on a pterodactyl and just go to the moon, innit? What are you on about, Kieran?
When they exit the atmosphere, they're just going to die.
Blah, Gary's
Well,
on
they
his
don't know that,
pterodactyl.
do they?
He's
Because they're only
dead,
building
innit?
pyramids, Jamie. They ain't trying.
They ain't trying.
They're just flying about doing fuck all.
Yeah, but I've told you before, the measurements of the thing are less than 1 millimetre out.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So how is that possible?
How's what possible?
You can't tell me these Egyptians back in the day were smart enough to get them pyramids within 1 millimetre of each other.
Yeah. I'm not saying they're not.
Size to scale.
Yeah, I'm not saying they're not. They weren't good at
Jamie,
building pyramids.
have
But
you,
they had a lot more. They could have done a lot more with their lives. than
Jamie,
build
have you
fucking
been to
pyramids.
Egypt and measured this yourself?
I've not been there.
No.
Egypt's a shithole now.
No.
Anyway, you won't want to go there.
Yeah.
It looks terrible. There's shit everywhere.
Apparently, like when you see the pictures of the fucking pyramids
Next to it.
to the
it's
right,
like
it's
a
just
shithole.
like a shithole.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because apparently it's really bad. Litter and stuff.
Right.
Right, Aaron,
next one.
your second one, because Jamie's just come out with the most ridiculous one I've ever heard.
Bloody T-Rexes building pyramids.
T-Rex build pyramids with some. I don't even know. He hasn't even described what these people are on their backs, but
Yeah.
just
Higher
riding
being.
them.
So you think it was entirely built by the Jewish slaves? Is that what you thought? Is that what you think happened?
Yeah, because there was pictures of it.
I'll just get what some geezers pulled out his
Polaroid, yeah, pulled out his iPhone 11,
is it?
pulled it
Just have
out,
a little
Time
whacked it out.
travelling. I've
Do
got
you know
a
what I
time
mean?
traveller later on. So
No, there's like drawings of it. There's no drawing of a geezer bowling around on a dinosaur, is there?
there's loads of pictures of them with their headdresses on,
What, the dinosaurs?
looking like
Are you
like dogs and stuff in their face.
are you saying
That's not a dinosaur, Jay.
Are you saying what the Anubis thing? You know what that's about?
What Anubis thing?
Oh, let's continue that. All right, my one is famous people being dead long time ago but being replaced.
Oh yeah, there's quite a few of them.
So Paul
Like
McCartney,
Elvis.
Eminem.
People were saying Elvis as well.
Yep.
That he died and got replaced by a fat guy, didn't he? Who then died
Yeah.
as well.
Paul McCartney, they said died a
Avril
long time ago.
Lavigne is one of them.
What, the woman?
Yeah.
They all say that Meghan Markle as well has died and she got replaced by a robot.
Yeah,
That's one of those.
have you seen that video where
Who's that's the one married to...
Prince Harry? Yeah. So what's your thoughts, boys?
If Meghan Markle's a robot, she's probably been offed because she was too defiant to the royals. So
Well, the royals don't want...
they just decided they're going to off her.
Yeah, the royals are mental.
Yeah, what do you reckon
It
about the
surprised me
royals?
if the royals are like inbred or something like
They're 100% inbred. Back in the day, to keep money within the family, they fucked each other.
that. Yeah, they're all German as well.
Like,
I'm not saying anything's wrong with Germans, I'm just saying. If we've got any German listeners out there, love you. Much love.
We've got some listeners from Denmark.
Denmark,
which
yeah.
amazed me this week.
Yeah, Jamie sent us a message saying that we've got 2 listeners from Denmark or something like that.
What is that about?
Do Denmark speak the
Stuff
same
with
language as
banter.
us?
I
no,
don't think so.
they have Danish.
They have Danish, yeah, so they're just... Must be really...
Dunno,
What do you think then, Aaron?
What, on the whole replacing?
Yeah.
Um,
The Paul McCartney one's quite convincing because he changed height and everything. If you
Yeah.
look into it.
but who's replacing
I feel
them?
like...
Because they're trying to keep the gravy train
but
coming, isn't they?
who's
So
replacing
they
them?
put a doppelganger in, or whatever
What do
they're
you mean?
called.
Doppelganger.
Doppelganger.
Who's
Who
replacing who?
is? So say like Paul McCartney died like 30 years ago, or whatever. Who is like coming up with another Paul McCartney, sending him out there?
The manager will go and find some geezer who looks like
I
him.
think that's a bit far fetched, isn't it?
Maybe he has to be able to sing like him as well. It just don't make sense.
What, and you
I
trick
feel
the
like
family?
things like that have happened in the past. Like people have definitely been replaced, but not to that extent. Do you know what I mean? You would see if like Paul
Doppelgangers exist, though,
McCartney,
innit?
yeah, doppelgangers.
Doppelganger.
Say that. What did you say, Jay?
Doppelganger. He said it
Doppelganger.
twice now. That's the second time he said that.
That was awful.
Doppelganger?
We'll just ignore what Jamie just said. Yeah. So I think that's bullshit. I feel like there is people that do look like you out there, but I just feel like in that extreme, you would see it straight away, wouldn't you?
Oh,
And your whole look would be different as well.
you got Jamie.
Well, it's not just that. The whole way you are would be different.
You got Jamie and DT from Moss Fan TV, innit?
Yeah, Jamie.
Oh, yeah. You guys are hilarious. Oh.
Jamie got upset. Right. Anyway, my third one is the Hadron Collider. You know the
Yeah.
was meant to open up a
Where is it?
black hole, wasn't
Where
it?
is it?
It's in
Switzerland.
Switzerland, yeah.
Where Matey Boy nearly blew the world up.
Yeah, the French/Swiss
not-
border.
It's
Switched
black
on
hole.
2008. They fear that it will open up the gates of hell.
it's a black hole. It's a black hole.
Aaron and Jamie.
It's a black hole.
The gates of hell.
I'm
will open up.
quite open to the gates of hell being open. They can suck me in any day.
Is that how bad life's
It's a
getting
black
now? That we want
hole.
The gates of hell to come and just.
I don't mind the hellhound coming out and dragging me down.
Alright, so for anyone that don't know,
But first,
for anyone that don't know, what actually would have happened? There was a chance that when they turned it on, it would have created a black hole.
and
That's what actually happened.
and could have
And Kieran, give the crackhead
immediately
version.
swallowed up the earth. They're saying.
Yeah,
But however, that wasn't enough for some people.
yeah. This is the crackhead version.
Some people are saying that apparently, it will open up the gates of hell, and it's apparently they said it was fueled by the fact that there was a lightning storm over the general region of the Hadron Collider at that time. Some believe that the scientists at where they made it, who discovered the Higgs boson, which is the God particle,
The what particle?
the God particle. So they're using a certain particle that they would do something to, like I think they made 2 particles collide or something at the same time to make the God particle, and that would create what they wanted to create, which was the God
black
particle.
hole.
But people are saying it could create a black hole, but it's not. People are also saying that it's created a gate to hell,
So basically,
and apparently they are using it. They are actively using the God particle to summon God.
guys, first of all, don't you need to stop
Mostly,
looking for
the God
God.
that is referred to is Shiva the Destroyer.
The Hindu
Shiva.
god.
Yeah, is a statue from India that's outside the centre. There's an actual statue of Shiva outside the centre. That's its thing, and it's called, and it has 4 letters of CERN that appear at the front of the building, and they're known as the Celtic horned god of the underworld.
Wow.
So basically, what you're saying, like they turn on Hadron Collider, and
They're trying to say they were devil worshippers,
You
trying
walk-
to open it
you
up.
walk into there.
You know what's happened, don't you?
You walk into there, yeah, and basically, you see
Someone's got the sack.
No,
Someone's
you
trying
see
to
Kane
be.
in it.
Something went wrong. The scientists went, nah, we won't try that again because that nearly blew up the world. Which I can guarantee it probably nearly did. Something nearly went wrong. That's why they haven't tried it again, because they would have switched that back on next day if they knew something was
Oh yeah,
about
they're
too
doing
bad.
it all the time.
Yeah.
the way you said that.
But that's someone from the Jehovah Witness or something like that has gone.
Some
They're trying
missionary
to- they're
fucking
yeah.
lunatic.
So with a tea towel on their head,
Yeah.
trying to tell us that they are opening up the gates to hell.
Did you see that geezer? This is completely off thing, but he went. This missionary went over to this tribe that had killed anyone that's ever been on their island, and he went over there trying to sell them God. Yeah, and they cut him up and left him in pieces on the beach for the English people. Well, they call it English, but they're just like normal people to see. That is the kind of idiot that missionaries are. He got an illegal boat ride over there,
That's his own fault.
and they bow and arrowed him to death and cut him up, left
That's
him
his
on the
own
beach.
fault.
And that's the kind of type of idiot that probably would have spread this
You
rumour.
you just don't fuck with people that don't want to be fucked with.
Do
just
you
leave them alone.
believe, going back to our conversation, do you believe there is a hell?
No,
No,
Do you
I don't believe in
there is
heaven
an
or hell.
afterlife?
no.
No, I hope there is, but I don't believe.
I
in it.
don't think it's anything we can conceive in
No.
our heads. I don't think we can.
But
we
I
can't
hope-
comprehend it.
But I hope
at all.
there is.
Yeah.
I hope it's not just nothingness.
So you don't think you're gonna go to hell and get like raped for the eternity if
Why
you do
would I
something
go
bad?
to hell? I've done nothing wrong.
Not you personally, but if someone did something bad,
Why would you get raped?
I always feel as though if someone's like
Why-
a rapist, they'd get sent to hell.
And get raped.
And get raped
when they
forever.
like it.
like the scene out of South Park when the
Saddam
devil.
Hussein's just getting
Yeah.
fucked up. Hitler's getting fucked up.
Yeah.
But I think we can't even comprehend what it is.
I can tell you what
I
happens.
think there is something, but I don't think it's just going to end. But I just think we can't comprehend it at all. And all these God people can fuck off. Because they don't know what they're talking about.
No one does, Jamie. No one knows. No one's come back.
We better not get up in trouble for talking about religion.
What
But
religion? Religion's a hard one.
it's
isn't
all
it?
religion.
It's a bit mental.
All religion is just different variations of the same story made up by governments back in the day to control the people. That's all it is. It's the social media of the Jesus times.
Right.
I think you've
Jamie's very opinionated today.
I think you got,
So we're moving on. Jamie's third one. Jamie, what is your third one?
Do you want to go on to my third one, do you?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why this?
Yeah, why are you building up?
Yeah.
Why are you building up the
What's
hype?
going on?
My third one is alien related again.
Okay.
Mate, you want to get probed, don't you? You actually want to be on that motherboard. Is that South Park episode where he's probing him about it? That's what you want.
It's all about aliens, and it's saying basically Stonehenge was originally a shrine
Oh yeah, I've seen this.
for
Aliens.
alien worshippers who then have come down and taken them away.
Right.
Um,
So where is Stonehenge?
Near Devon.
Yeah. So
basically,
out of all the places to go, why would they go there? For
Because they were hailed back in the day.
or Rich wanted a sunny
From the-
holiday for cheap here.
So the way that you're trying to tell me that the way that you transmit to these
Stonehenge is thousands of
That you
years
talk
old,
to
and there's
these-
no way they could have lifted these rocks up to
the
where they
way
are.
that you talk to these aliens are you build a couple of stone bits of shit basically.
Well, back in the day, the aliens were just doing
and
a
the aliens
flyby.
are just flying about, and they're like, "Oh, look at that! We'll go down, pick them up."
Yeah, they had a look.
But why?
got curious,
Why that
and probed them.
formation?
Huh?
Why that formation?
Because it was just like a worshipping temple. Why any temple happens?
It's not a temple.
Yeah, but it was pagan people were
There's-
worshipping them.
Jamie, I tell you what it is. It's a couple of rocks, mate. Yeah. A couple of rocks formed in it. It's not a temple.
Probably just a bunch of crackheads got together and just built it.
Yeah. That's probably what happened, isn't it?
Jamie don't know what to say. Jamie's looking at me like, "Why say that, man?"
Jamie,
Why say
like, it's probably like, yeah, some.
Do you not believe there's otherworldly beings?
We've discussed aliens.
We have.
We all believe that they're out there.
I feel like there could be something out there. I don't know
But
if there is or not, but I feel like
I don't
it's more
think-
possible than God. Do you
I
know what mean?
don't think Stonehenge
Because
is
the
built
galaxy,
because of that.
the galaxy is massive.
There's
It's
just
not,
a space slug out there. You don't think there's like
no, there could be like another
beings?
civilization, but I don't think we'll ever see it. Not in our lifetime. We'll never ever see it.
No.
We might not ever in the whole existence of human race, because we'll probably end up killing ourselves off because we're that dumb. But they might come to the Earth at one point and be like, "Oh, there was a life here."
Yeah, and like, or someone's seen like a flashing light in the sky once, and they thought, you know, I built Stonehenge because I think that's an alien. Crackheads, Jamie. That's what it was. Do you know, like, apparently crackheads have like superhuman powers in it when they're off their tits.
Yeah, they get crackhead strength.
Yeah, so there you go.
And they can dance.
So
with the
you're
world
telling
as well.
me the
So there you
crackhead
go.
strength built the...
Yeah, debunk, mate. We again. You've done well there. 2 debunks today.
Crackhead
Yes,
strength
lads.
built the stone.
Crackhead strength has built Stonehenge. Well done, boys. Well done.
Just say that clear so I can cut that for a clip.
Crackhead strength built Stonehenge.
Fucking hell.
Sorted.
Right.
That is that conspiracy done.
I'm getting closed down from all angles here. I'm
Well, you have come up with
I
dinosaur.
feel as though I'm getting...
Dinosaurs building pyramids.
riding superhumans, and
Stonehenge for aliens.
And
for
Denver.
aliens.
And
And
Denver
Denver
and
was
the
ridiculous
Illuminati.
as well.
I feel like
an
I'm getting
airport.
cornered. My eyes are darting around the place. I'm just like fucking...
Yeah. A cat in the corner.
Yeah.
Prodded.
Deer in the headlights.
Right, come on then.
Right,
Fucking
My
smart
next
Alec.
one. Don't call me that. My next one is the I think it was 1998 World Cup. R9 Ronaldo, Brazilian Ronaldo, you know, fell suddenly sick before the World Cup final. Do you remember? And the conspiracy was that he was forced to do it by Nike, forced to play, but because he passed out the night before, didn't he? And then he was made to play by the sponsors of the day after. And apparently, I think he had a stroke or something.
No, they're saying that he had food poisoning.
Who, Ronaldo?
Really bad food poisoning, yeah. Because it was
Yeah.
in Japan, and
Yeah.
he didn't get along with the food over there or something like that. So apparently they told him, like, you have to play the World Cup final
Yeah, but
because of the amount of money that they were going to lose
the
out.
conspiracy is that's not actually R9 Ronaldo on that pitch because he played shocking.
Yeah,
that game.
some people say that it was a doppelganger,
Yeah.
like R9 Ronaldo.
That it wasn't actually R9 Ronaldo. 'Cause
Or he was
at,
ill.
at that time, he was the best striker
player
in the world.
Yeah,
best player. He was best
and
player
the
in the
whole
world.
tournament before that, he was scoring goals left, right, and centre.
Yeah, and he showed
Up
up that
until that
day and
last game,
didn't play
didn't
very well
play
at
I
all.
well.
remember watching it in junior school. We used
Yeah.
to go in early to watch it.
He didn't play very well at all. So they reckon that he was a doppelganger. Just for
No,
for
I just think that he
Nike.
had an off day.
Nike.
I
sent
feel
him
like
in
he probably didn't want to play, and the head coach of whatever you said, well, you're going to play, and then all the sponsors were like, yeah, you've got to start. That was it. Done.
They could easily replace
Probably had a
him.
bit
'cause
of a dodgy stomach.
He was a pretty average-looking, Brazilian-looking guy.
No, at that time he had the funny teeth and the...
the
Chopped up
triangle
hair.
haircut at the front.
Yeah. The
But he-
horrendous haircut.
he was-
Kieran had that haircut for a little while.
What, the triangle at the
Yeah.
head? Oh,
No, I
Kieran.
didn't.
You need to show me that.
Yes, you
mate.
did.
You need to show me that haircut.
No, I didn't.
If that was true, innit, you need to show me that haircut.
He did. He did do it.
What, that?
Oh, not that.
I didn't have that haircut.
You had a
really.
smaller variation of that.
Trying to tell me I had a shaved head and just a little bit at the front.
Yeah, you did. You did. I remember you having it.
Kieran, he's doing dope there, man.
I know he is.
So what do you reckon, Jay? What do you reckon?
Load of bollocks. Who gives a fuck? I couldn't even give a fuck if Ronaldo was dead playing on the pitch. I couldn't even give a shit.
Jamie,
They could have been dragging him around with some guy just chained to his foot, pulling him around the pitch. And I wouldn't give a fuck.
I think you would, Jamie, because that would be a pretty big news story, innit?
They're just like dragging him out. Do you know, like when people used to get dragged by horse and carriage back in the day?
Or
just
just
some
like
geezer running with him, just
how the
pulling him on his
T-Rexes
legs.
used to drag boulders to the bloody pyramid building site, innit? Is that what
Yeah.
you mean? Yeah. Oh,
I don't even believe that can count as a conspiracy theory. I don't even
what, the
believe
R9
it.
thing?
Yeah.
It does count. It does count.
Where's Ronaldo now?
He's retired and a pundit.
Oh, he's about 40 stone now, isn't he?
He's about 40 stone now, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not very nice, Jamie, is it?
I'm fat. I can say what I want.
You can't bully people.
I can say what I want.
No, you can't.
No one cares about him
no,
anymore.
No, you can't.
The fact that people are still talking about him means they need to go to fucking work
Is anyone talking
and
about
fucking
you?
sort their lives out.
Is anyone talking about you? No. Shut your mouth. Stop being jealous
Of what?
of his fame. you piece of crap.
Right. Anyway, after that, we'll move on to the next one. So my fourth one is... I don't know if we covered this one before, but some people say that Saddam Hussein had a Stargate.
Yes, I've heard about this, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why the Americans invaded, because they
Evidence.
wanted to Stargate.
Evidence.
The theory that the Second Gulf War was waged in order to close a Stargate owned by Saddam Hussein, that's preserving the ambitions of the New World Order and preventing an alien invasion of Earth, is not...
Yeah, but where is the evidence that there is a Stargate, innit? Someone's been watching too much Stargate SG-1, innit?
SG-1 stands for Saddam Gate 1.
Yeah.
Saddam Gate 3 and 4.
The Americans cracked the code, innit?
Chevron 6 encoded.
Yeah, bloody, what's his name?
Apparently
Captain
there
Price
is
outside the door.
a task force called Task Force 20 that was sent in to deal with Saddam Hussein
And it's,
If that
and his Stargate.
And
if that
Stargate.
conspiracy theory is true, that means my original aliens built the pyramids conspiracy theory is true as well.
Jamie.
Because that all happened in the same world.
Jamie.
The aliens left the Stargates behind. Saddam picked one up
Jamie.
on the black market,
Jamie.
locked in some chevrons, Aaron, and sent off Saddam
Jamie.
Gate 1.
Stargate is not real. Do you think they have that bloody spiky thing? That spiky spear thing, is it?
What are you talking about?
That the bad guys used to have. What do they have there?
What, the zapper things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think they're them, do you? Do you think Saddam Hussein was like slapping people with that, do you? No. Do you know why, Jamie? Because he's not.
Apparently they say that when Saddam Hussein was captured and killed, they took the
He had gate
Stargate
combinations. wasn't
to
it?
Area 51.
You can't send a Stargate to someone, innit? You can't just get that express delivery.
You can. You just box it up. Bring it. FedEx, mate. Fucking straight over the ocean.
They're going... Right, mate, we're going to need quite a big box this one. It's
Yeah.
quite round. It's going to be different. A little bit different, this one.
Put it in a
Mate,
crate.
yeah.
Tape it up. Fucking
Just-
send it over.
You have the geese
Next
from
day
Amazon,
delivery.
yeah, just throw out your door in it and run away in it.
Maybe that's how Amazon made so much money. That's what started them off.
You got a
The
guy
Stargate delivery
bowling
service.
up to Area 51 with this big round circle in the back, yeah.
I-
And he's like, he's pressing the buzzer and
He's
someone
just
comes out.
shouting,
It's
shouting
got a sign
with it on
on
the end of a forklift. Where do you want it, mate?
Yeah.
That's what he's shouting.
Where should I put this round thing?
Yeah. What the fuck is it? Don't
Or-
worry about
Or you
that.
got Bush in the back going, right, we'll lock in. What
Yeah,
what do they
Bush
do?
is looking at the bloody piece
The
of paper they pulled off
coordinates,
Saddam, yeah,
Or he
which has
pulled-
got gate codes to like some random fucking planet.
Running
Or
parallel
he,
Earth, innit?
or he pulls up, yeah, and then drives off again and say, like, you went in.
What happens
Or
if
he just drives past, fucks it at the fucking
Yeah.
building, and then
Yeah.
just drives off. 'Cause
what
that's
happens
a lot
if
of them do.
we're the parallel universe?
Oh, what, we're Earth 2?
Yeah, and they're Earth 1. Someone else is Earth 1.
Then I suggest we stage aggressive takeover of Earth 1 and kill our doppelgangers.
Stage a coup.
Jim, why do you keep saying double? Like what is going on?
We'll kill our other selves and take their place.
Why?
What do you think Earth 1's doing?
What?
Earth 1's doing differently than
Earth 1
2?
Jamie's doing.
Yeah, what
I'm probably sitting over there. That's probably the only fucking difference in our lives.
What, we just swap places?
Yeah. And you might have a brown dog instead of a ginger dog or something. And I might have like a wolf. Some kind of wolf.
Why'd you have a wolf? I think you're not thinking outside the block. I think I'd be like a god.
So what would me and Jamie do then if we're your brothers?
Aaron be running the Aryan Brotherhood. He's got the
I'll
right
be,
complexion.
I'll be like, you know,
Aaron would be the modern day Hitler, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll be like Superman.
He would have the Hitler moustache, but no one can see it.
Yeah, the tash.
That's,
And then when people walk in, they go, "Where's your tash, mate?" You just start screaming.
Aaron, what decision... hang on. Did you hear what he said?
What?
He's going to be Superman.
I'll probably like.
What decision could you have made that would make your life different so much that you would become a fucking superhero from another planet?
Alright, I'll become Batman then. So what if someone...
What's
What if,
we're from a wealthy family?
Mum and Dad had been shot.
yeah.
Me and Jamie are what? Just fucking
You're like, do you know,
holding our
like,
dicks.
yeah, literally.
We're-
Sitting around holding
One of
holding
us is
dicks.
Two-Face, the other one's Joker, innit?
Yeah.
It's like some fucked up ancestral
Well,
fight.
you've got to be Joker, Jamie, in it, because he has no funny in him.
Oh. The funniest guy I know, Aaron.
No, you're not, because you know me.
You need to get out more then.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, that's how, yeah.
Right. Anyway, so that was my fourth one. What about you, Jamie? We got to start. We got to get quick with these because we're an hour in and we haven't even got to the end of it yet.
Oh, God. I'm not going to bring up one of them again.
We'll just do your two last ones. We won't do our last ones. We'll do
Yeah,
five.
because my other one was about aliens again, and we're just going to get shut the fuck down.
We're going to shut everything down, Jane.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Yeah.
What do you know about it?
He got assassinated.
The woman in the polka dot dress.
Basically, I've watched a whole documentary on this.
I watched that
and
documentary as well. It's very interesting.
The blood spatter in the car, the bullet should have been left in the car, and the trajectory of where the blood spatter is proves that where your man was, the lunatic who was supposed to have shot him, had fuck all to do with it. Absolutely nothing to do with it. He was in a completely different area, completely different building to where the bullet should have come from. And there's two different theories. There's a theory that the mob have done it because the Kennedys were put into power by the mob through their votes, through the unions.
Yeah.
And another thing is that his Secret Serviceman that was in the car, there was an original shot that let off, and the Secret Serviceman accidentally shot him in the head with his gun because they leave the safety off in the car all the time, and they accidentally shot him with the gun.
Imagine being the guy that accidentally shoots the president in the face and kills him.
Yeah.
But why they cover it up?
Could you imagine?
They cover it up because back then it was like mid-Cold War.
Do you remember having to watch that in history class?
Yeah.
Constantly watching him get assassinated. What's that got to do with history, innit?
It's nothing to do with like it's
History,
like
politics.
unproven
Yeah.
as well.
It's parts to do with the Cold War, though.
Yeah, no, but it had.
Yeah, they said it was part of
On
the
the
Cold
Bay of
War. A
Pigs.
lot of people say. A lot of
Repercussions.
people think the Russians are saying it to do
Yeah,
that.
repercussions of the Cold
And the
War.
Bay of Pigs
but
as well.
I believe that it's not all as it's cut out to be. I don't think it's this nutcase and all that. I think
No, they-
something else definitely happened. That
He
it
was
a
the easy
government
target to
cover
pin
up.
it
The
on.
killer, well, the supposed killer, if you believe in it, he was supposed to be hypnotised, wasn't he? That's what he says. That's what he claims to this day. That he was hypnotised by a woman in a polka dot dress. And then Darren Brown tried that scenario out, and he got someone to like fake assassinate Stephen Fry by doing a polka dot thing. So whether you believe in that,
I think
whether
there
you
is a
believe
way
that
to
Darren
manipulate the
Brown-
mind. I think there, like Darren Brown especially, watching him, I think there is ways to manipulate the human mind.
Yeah, probably, but I don't know.
But I think he was like borderline nutcase anyway, and they've just like moulded him into what they wanted him to be.
Yeah.
And then I think it's probably the mob that went after him and shot him.
I think there's definitely something dodgy going on, but I'm not 100% sure what it is.
Again, it's part of that movie that I watched the other day as well.
What one?
They say that one of their guys actually was the guys that shot him.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you see them pushing, the Italian mob pushing all the votes for them to get into power. Because obviously there's two brothers, isn't there? Kennedy and then the younger brother. And then the younger brother started giving the mob shit and started, because he was the Attorney General, he started bringing them all in, like putting them in through court, getting all these cases on them. So their repercussion to that was shoot JFK.
I reckon the guy was just a nutter.
Do you?
Yeah. I can't.
Yeah.
I kind of believe the hypnotising thing.
No, I don't know. I believe something went on, but I don't know what it is. But the US government definitely covered it up.
All government's dodgy as fuck. Let's face it.
Yeah, they always have secrets.
Like, look at fucking Alexa listening to you all the time.
That's creepy, isn't it? There's some of them make like noises and stuff in their sleep. My last one will be quite a recent one. The Malaysia plane.
Disappearance.
Yeah, disappearing. I can't remember I think it disappeared near like Russia and Japan. And they reckon they blamed it on Russia, didn't they? They reckon Russia shot it down, or they reckon Israel shot it down.
I just feel like that was just a tragic accident. Planes go missing all the time. You look at what's his name, Salah, the footballer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was in a shithole plane.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. You're in a plane. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it didn't get shot
You
down.
look at that. You look at that.
There's more than one of the Malaysian Airlines planes that have gone down.
Yeah,
They're fucked.
it might be that. It might be the fact that they're shooting them down or whatever, or they're using them for something else. But if you're on a plane, there's always that possibility. Do you know what I mean? Loads of planes go missing every year. And as soon as it hits the water, it doesn't matter. The undercurrent of the water will move the plane miles and miles anyway. Like where that Salah went down was miles from where the black box died. You know where the black box goes down?
Yeah.
And then it keeps sending messages back for a little while, doesn't it? Then it eventually dies.
Yeah.
So they tracked it to a certain place, then the black box turned off.
Yeah.
It was literally miles and miles away. Miles and miles away from there. Just the undercurrent had moved it, kept moving it,
I find that quite funny because the actual government searching for him couldn't find him, and then you got the private search party, and they found him literally instantly.
Because
the government
didn't
don't fund
it, and they didn't project
searching
where he would be. Whereas this private place search team had projected where they think he would have gone, how this far he would have travelled, and they got it right.
Governments all run off fucking like money. So
Plus, it was a French plane. The French government won't want to be blamed for it, so they probably just tried to hide it.
distance themselves from it.
Sounds bad, but that's the way that these governments work these days, isn't it? Yeah, I just feel like something like that happened. Maybe it might be that they're shooting them down, but I doubt it. But Russia are so fucked up.
I think they could even be landing the fuckers
because you can't even show pictures of Vladimir Putin with his top off, can you? Otherwise, you get killed by the KGB, don't you?
Well, whatever their equivalent is to the KGB now.
Well, yeah, the secret police.
Yeah, they reckon it was like disease specialists on board.
Yeah,
to help out with disease around those countries, and the other three they reckon. And
he's probably the reason.
No, they reckon like the Illuminati shot them down because they want these countries to suffer still, just to keep them down.
Maybe,
but could be. You don't know the politics behind shit nowadays, do you?
No.
There's a lot going on behind closed doors that we don't know about.
Yeah, no one knows what Kieran gets to like 11:30 at night. Do we, Kieran?
No.
Fingers
Dodgy
up
stuff
bums.
with it.
So we're going to go on to Urban Dictionary Corner to finish off with for this episode. I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I've got 5.
5.
Urban Dictionary words that I found that are based on the weird, the paranormal.
They're spooky.
Are they sexual?
Some of them are, some of them aren't. Some of them are just quite funny. Right, number 1, alien toe.
Alien toe.
Yeah.
Is that the probe they use to penetrate your bum?
No.
Alien toe? Alien foreskin?
No.
Is it like African toe, innit?
What's an African toe?
Like a wedge toe, innit?
Like a dench toe.
Yeah.
Is it toe or toad?
Toe.
Toe. Like, as in your foot.
T-O-E, yeah.
So
An
am I
alien
right?
toe
Is it like a wedge
is
toe?
your gooch.
No.
Is it a sexual thing?
Yeah.
You can dip your toe into the vagina.
Has it something to do with
Dip
aliens?
your toe into the arsehole.
Yeah, it has something to do with aliens, yeah.
Dip
Is-
your toe into the
Is it when
an alien's arsehole.
Is it? Is it
No.
cause? Is it because they might say they might have like a penis and a fag, so they just like curve it round?
No.
No.
It is
They
the
dip-
term used to describe the male genitalia of an alien.
An alien toe.
Yo, motherfucker, I got alien toed last night.
Who the fuck? Who's writing this bullshit? What the fuck is
It's
this?
just Urban Dictionary.
Bro,
isn't it?
some guy's getting stoned in it and just writing this out.
Right, next one. What is a ghost shit?
When a ghost defecates.
When they
When a ghost takes a shit, but then
on your chest.
you can't see it, but you can smell it.
When you can smell something, yeah, but you're not quite sure where it comes from.
Do you know when you sit in the room and you accuse the other person of farting,
Yeah,
but no
it's
one's
like that,
farted?
innit?
It's
It's a
because
ghost.
the ghost has shat on the table
Yeah.
next to you.
He took a doozy next to you. Do you know what I
He's
mean?
like shitting on the glass table over his other ghost mate that's like, gets
he's-
turned on by
he's-
shit on the
He's
table.
squatting down in it, and you just see the table steaming where he's pooing.
What if
You're
it's
thinking too much
diarrhea?
literally into the ghost, guys.
Oh, okay. Oh, ghost shit. Okay. It's like the person that comes to your house, shits in your toilet, leaves, and doesn't say anything to anyone, but don't flushes the toilet. Am I right?
I'm just staring at a minute. No.
Am I right? That's got to be right.
A ghost shit is when you spend a nice long time working on it. When you're done, it is in the toilet. You took your time with that shit. When you go wipe your ass, it's perfectly clean. Where did the shit go? I don't know.
What, in your ass?
No clinkers.
What, the poo in your bum?
So it's just gone straight down the bowl.
Yeah, that's happened to me
Can't
before.
see it anymore. You wipe your ass. Nothing on your on the
That's happened to you before,
no, that's
Aaron.
happened to me,
on
actually.
the
Like the poo.
So you're telling me the shit's that perfect, it just flew down
That's
the
not
toilet without a
right.
flush?
That's not right.
Without a flush?
yeah
Well, I've had
ghost shit.
I've had it where
Have you had a ghost shit?
I've had it where from as soon as you wipe your ass, obviously you
clean.
see it.
yeah.
But maybe it only needs one wipe, and normally I'm about 8 or 9.
Does it
wipes.
matter if it's like solid?
Sometimes I have to hang on to the side just to keep myself grounded.
I know you do, Jamie.
Does it matter if it's solid? Does that count as a ghost poo? Oh god. Because I've had some liquid ones. They're not solid.
Period. Day after the night
just
out.
Saying. Just saying.
All right, ready? Next one.
Yeah.
Ghost Rider.
Is it someone that?
The Marvel character.
Well, you're not wrong. Is it someone that you know, you have an intimate times.
There's plenty of people
You have an intimate times with a lady, and you know,
that say they've had sex with an incubus.
you get overly excited with this woman.
Would you have sex
You
with a
come
ghost,
here.
Aaron?
Well, Jamie,
Would you bang a ghost?
they're not real.
Or would you let a ghost bang you?
Probably,
Would you bang a ghost, Kieran?
I get banged by the night hag every
Kieran.
night, basically.
Would I bang a ghost? It depends on who it was.
If it's Marilyn Monroe.
I'll give it a go.
Would
Yeah.
you let her ride you?
But
Yeah.
what if she
She's
looks
ghost riding you. Ghost rider. Have I got it right?
No.
Is it someone?
about-
Is it someone that is? No, they're banging. The guy comes into the woman, yeah, but there's no cum inside her.
No.
No.
Is
Do you want me to tell
it?
you?
Is it
Is it someone that
when
sets?
you lay face down asleep, and the ghost mounts you, and starts riding you from behind?
Oh
when you're
no,
sleeping?
I got it. I 100% got it. Basically, they're doing it reverse cowgirl, yeah, but they set the penis on fire
And then run off.
and then they ride it while the penis is on fire.
That'd be cool if they did, but no.
How is
If
that
you
not?
were, is it a woman that when you wake up after having sex and they've disappeared and you wonder where they've gone and there's no existence of them in the room, you're just laying there in
Quivering.
your own filth,
with
wondering how you
Shit all
got
over the
there.
place.
with cum
Yeah.
on your chest and
You've
just
got your own
disappointment.
feces on your chest and you're wondering how it got there.
Yeah.
No. Surprisingly not, guys. The Ghost Rider is a sexual act using your vaginal region to promote stimulation on the penile shaft without penetration on a poor, unsuspecting soul with or without clothes on. So it was
Dry
Amy
humping.
couldn't feel whether or not her current situation was inside of her. So she couldn't feel if the guy was inside. She became a Ghost Rider till completion. So she just rubbed her vagina up and down the guy.
So she dry
till he
humped him.
completed.
She's like scissoring
No, she like dry humped him to
Dry hump.
completion because she couldn't feel whether or not his penis was inside.
because his dick's that small.
Jim, you must
Right.
have
Or
that
not
issue.
erect.
Jim, you must have that issue, man.
Jesus
Yeah, you must be
Christ.
ghost riding all the time.
Yeah.
Ain't no ghost riding around me. I put it that way. Put it that way.
What about the Doomsday Deuce?
Doomsday Deuce
It is a.
is a shit that is that terrible. When you walk into the room, you feel as though the four horsemen are there ready to take you away.
It's something to do with poo, innit?
Deuce.
Yeah. Deuce is a poo.
Jamie, near enough, surprisingly got it right. It's a deuce or a poo that cannot wait, having to take the shit so bad that you don't have time to go. You have to get into a toilet within minutes. But it's normally a mix of diarrhea and a lot of gas. You know the ones that as soon as you hit the toilet.
Period.
No,
Explosive.
It's like as soon as those trousers come
It just
down,
goes-
you're gone. Yeah,
One of them ones when you sit down, you worry
And
you
you can
shut
just
up the
feel-
back of the, the
Yeah.
back of the toilet.
yeah. You can feel the innards coming out
Yeah.
as you go into town.
Oh,
I know
One of those
that.
ones where you know that you're sweating.
I know that.
Do you
I
know
that
the ones
feel.
when you have to take your top off? It's that intense. And you've all had one of those ones where you have to take your top off. That is too much for you, and you have to take it off. And you have to sit there
there's
and
just
just
so
hold
much
on,
heavy breathing.
hold on to your knees. You go into the position, you know, that you do on an airplane when you have to put your head between your legs.
Head between your legs.
Yeah.
Feet
Why
position.
Top off.
Why
Knees
is the
up in the
top
air.
off?
Because the top's in the way, Aaron.
You're just sitting there like that against the wall and you're like,
Top is
like
off,
that,
Aaron.
just squatting. Oh my god, Jay, hear him.
That's all I'm saying. Right, and last one.
Mate, you need to sort your poos out, man. Jesus. don't know why you're taking
Last
your top off
one,
for.
yeah? Last
Yeah.
one.
He
Yeah.
thinks that's acceptable.
Bigfoot pussy.
Like a camel toe, but like a whammo camel toe.
Camel tail.
Camel toe.
No.
Banging a girl that looks like Bigfoot. So she's tall, over 6 foot, hairy feet, hairy legs, hairy vagina,
Banging
hairy tit, hairy
Banging.
bottom lip.
No.
banging a female gorilla.
No.
Having sex with a tree stump.
Why? Where's the Bigfoot?
Because you can see Bigfoot walking past while you're banging it.
But it's Bigfoot's pussy.
No. Surprisingly
Having
not.
sex with
Having
Bigfoot's
sex
cat.
with a hairy ass.
No.
Having sex with Bigfoot's
It's not
cat.
actually the act of having sex.
Bigfoot's pussy.
Is it kicking? Is it booting the pussy?
No.
Is it putting your? Is it a vagina in your foot?
No.
Vagina in your foot. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
What's
well,
over
there's
there?
sex toys like that, isn't there? Bigfoot pussy.
Is it like inserting the foot into the fat?
Is it where they have a really like ungroomed area?
No. Do you want me to tell you?
Does it look like Chewbacca?
Makes the same sound as well.
Just kebab wings hanging out the side of it.
No. So a Bigfoot pussy is a pussy that is seen but never caught.
Ah.
What they put
Also
for
known as the unicorn.
a reference, yeah, that's what they put as a reference. So hashtag unicorn pussy. But they say, no way, have you seen, has anyone hit that yet? And the guy's like, no way, bro, that was one elusive female. She's got that Bigfoot pussy.
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
And then this guy put hashtag elusive females.
Well, there's some stoners on that thing, isn't there?
Yeah, well, people can make them up, can't they? So it's just things. I thought they were quite good ones. I thought they were quite funny. But, however, we would like to say a shout out to Jamal. He made another image of me, looking absolutely gorgeous in my brony outfit.
That's what he does on the weekend, guys.
Yeah, brony outfit.
Yeah.
Trying to explain a brony to Mum earlier was hilarious.
Yeah, I know. She doesn't understand.
I've already explained it to your mum, Joe. She knows.
And also, Carl Adrian as well. He sent us an email of a story. We couldn't fit it in today, unfortunately, Carl, but we're definitely going to get onto that one tomorrow. Because we had the idea of top 5 conspiracies
Next
today.
week, not
Next
tomorrow.
week.
Yeah, we'll either fit in next week or the next creepy episode.
Yeah.
But to Carl and his friend from, I think they're from Minnesota.
Yeah.
He put MN, so I'll take it that's Minnesota. I don't know.
I have no idea.
Could be Maine.
Could be in there's a lot of places in there.
Yeah, it could be. I don't
They
know.
all have their designated
But
initials.
yeah,
don't
he
they?
It's not Denver.
He listens. Him and his mate listen in their van. So shout out to them. And once again, guys, like and subscribe on all our social medias: Facebooks, in Twitter, Instagram, at A Pinch of Malt for those ones.
Yep.
Also, make sure you email us, guys. Our email is on our Instagram, but if you don't follow us on that, it's APOM, so APOM podcast @gmail.com. We're always willing to listen to your guys' feedback, take on board anything that you guys have to say. And also, guys, we are on all podcasting platforms. Take it if you've listened to this, you are already listening to us on a podcasting platform.
Yeah.
But if you're not, we're on all of them, like Podbean, Spotify,
Apart from SoundCloud,
Apple,
basically.
apart from SoundCloud.
Yeah.
And we're just looking to get onto
Stitcher.
Stitcher at the moment, so we're looking at that one.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, thank you very much for listening once again.
See you guys later.
See you
Bye-bye.
next week. Goodbye.